Hi there, this is Roderick from England, and for today's warm-up I'd like to have a look at harmonics. Harmonics are really useful because they take us through the whole range of the flute and they teach us about airspeed and direction. We can use them in all sorts of ways. We can practice articulation, intonation, tone production, tone quality, so they're really versatile. The first point about harmonics is that every note that we play has its own harmonic series, and on the flute this is always the same. So if we were to play a G, that is the first harmonic, and then the second harmonic is the octave above, keeping the fingering the same, and the fifth above that, still with the fingers the same, is the third harmonic. So you cover quite a big range in only 3 harmonics, and those are the 3 that we're going to have a look at today. So if we look at airspeed and direction, we can practice this first without the flute. So if you just bring your hand up and blow right in the middle of your hand, a nice small circle of air, so it's very focused. Okay, now try and move the air up and down, and notice what moves. So you can see that the jaw and the lower lip are working in tandem to take the air up and down. Okay, so if we did that on the flute, let's say on a G, this is going to happen. So it's pitch bending, and this is really good for working on the flexibility of the jaw. So try and allow as much movement as possible, and what I mean by that is don't tighten the corners of your lips and bring into a smile, because if you do that, it's very hard to move the air up and down freely. So release the tension that you might have in the lips, and just try that one more time. Okay, and obviously take it at your own pace, so you could go a lot slower and really explore how far up and down you can go. So that's just moving the direction of air, and obviously we're not going up or down the harmonic series yet, so that involves the speed of the air. So again, on your hand, just blow with quite sort of slow air speed, and see if you can make the air go faster. Don't blow more air, but make the air faster. So now that we've done the jaw and we've talked about airspeed, let's try and combine them to go up the harmonic series. So we're going to increase the airspeed and lift the air by moving the jaw forward with the lower lip. So let's just do a G to the octave G, keeping the fingers the same. So if you think of 4 beats, use those 4 beats to help you get up to the top note. It's not like slam the gas pedal down, but it's gradually putting it down through those 4 beats. Next 2 harmonics, so from that octave to the 5th above it. Okay, so that's not quite as much of an increase in airspeed because it's a shorter distance. And often this third harmonic is more difficult to find because it's easy to latch onto the octaves because you're doubling the airspeed for each octave. So just with this one, it's not quite as much as the octave. Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3, and then let's then do 3, 2, 1. Opposite movement with the jaw, and slowing down the air slightly, and allowing the air to drop down a bit more. Try to think about not gripping in the stomach, but just thinking about your airspeed as you change harmonics. Okay, so you come down, and then you just do it on another note like F. And make sure when you're coming back down to the first harmonic that you are really bringing the air back down. If you stay in the higher harmonic place, you get quite an out of tune lower note, so and the sound isn't as good. So that's the basic idea for harmonics. Now let's put dynamics into the mix. So to change the dynamic, we're blowing slightly more or slightly less. And when we do that, of course, the pitch wants to change. On the piano, it's very easy. You press the key, it goes from louder to softer, and the pitch doesn't change. But on the flute, we get that. So if you listen to the pitch change, that's how much you've got to adjust with the jaw. So you think low down first, and you gradually lift the airstream. Okay, so let's try a diminuendo on each harmonic. Let's try G. So if we go through a series of tongue strokes, let's say ha, ta, ka, and then pa. Okay, so pa is where your lips are closed first, and you release the air and the lips form the shape. You could also think of poo, tu, ku, whatever vowel that you use, try and keep that the same because that will make sure that the sound is even throughout. So we'll just do 4 notes on each harmonic with the same freedom of air. And the harmonic again. Next one. Okay, so practice various tongue strokes, and then what you can do is do it for double tonguing.